Hello everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
Join us now for a voyage into another dimension. A journey into a realm as infinite and limitless as time itself. Our destination, the farthest reaches of the imagination. WMUK Special Projects presents Future Tense.
Now we go forward in time to the days when war has been outlawed, and in its place, there is a system of carefully controlled, legalized murder. Our story, The Seventh Victim, by Robert Sheckley.
Yeah. Come in, Jerry.
Are you anxious, Stan?
Well, you know how it is when you're waiting for notification. It's been 2 weeks. The government's behind schedule as usual.
Well, that's the way it always is. You can relax. I picked up the mail just before I came in. Here's your notification.
That's it. That's it. Look, from the ECB.
You're not going to open it now, are you?
No, of course not. No one is supposed to know the victim's name except the hunter.
That's right. Have a good hunt, Stan. You know, you need a kill. You've been all keyed up.
Yeah, well, it's too bad you have to retire, Jerry.
Well, I got into the Tens Club. 10 hunts, that's not such a bad record.
10 hunts, of course not. 10 hunts, and then, of course, the victim's in between. That's 20 kills. I sure hope my victim isn't anyone like you.
Now, don't worry about it. Hey, what number will this be?
My 7th.
Oh, lucky 7. Go to it. We'll get you into the Tens Club yet. By the way, I got a circular in the mail. Maybe you'd like to use it.
Victims, why take chances? Use an O'Donovan-accredited spotter. Let us locate your assigned killer. Pay after you get it. Well, thanks a lot, but I've got my own spotter. There's the bullet.
What's that?
Yeah, sounds like a shooting down the hall. I guess somebody got his victim. Good for him, huh? Oh, it feels wonderful, Jerry. I feel alive again. Hello, Ed.
Oh, hi, Mr. Freeline.
I'm going out on one, Ed.
Well, good luck, Mr. Freeline. I suppose you want me to stand by.
Yeah, that's right. I don't expect to be gone more than a week or two. I'll probably get my notification of victim status within 3 months of the kill.
Well, I'll be standing by. Good hunting, Mr. Freeline.
You'll be sure to save time for me now, Ed. I'd hate to be caught as a victim without a first-class spotter on my side.
Now, don't you worry, Mr. Freeline. I'll be right there in your corner. I've got a couple of good ideas for an ambush I haven't tried yet.
Good. Well, I'll get back in touch with you right after the kill. So long.
Mr. Freeline?
What are you doing in my apartment?
Allow me. My card, Emmanuel Gale, Emotional Catharsis Bureau. ECB.
What do you want from me?
Oh, just a standard spot check and reorientation. I see you got your notification.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't opened it yet. You mind?
No, go right ahead. Anything wrong, Mr. Freeline? I mean, everything's there. Photographs, address, description, data.
Yes, but it says Janet Marie. Janet Marie. I never killed a female. Is this in order?
Well, just a moment while I check my list. Yes, that's right. The girl registered with the board under her own free will. The law says she has the same rights and privileges as a man.
Could you tell me how many kills she has?
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but the only information you're allowed is the victim's legal status and the descriptive data which you've received.
Could I draw another?
Well, you can refuse the hunt, of course. That's your legal right. But you'll not be allowed another victim until you have served.
Oh, women. Always trying to horn in on men's games. Why can't they stay home? It just doesn't seem feminine. Look, Gail, do you mind if I start packing?
Oh, no. Go right ahead. If you like, you can give me the historical checkout while you pack, and I'll just check it off here on my card.
Well, all right. Where do you want me to start?
Well, let's see. Question 1, I guess. When was the Emotional Catharsis Board established?
The board was formed at the end of the Fourth World War, or the Sixth. It depends on if you count the new Argentina War.
Well, either count will do. Go ahead.
Well, let's see. Weapons increased in magnitude, efficiency, and exterminating power. Soldiers became accustomed to them, and it looked as if another war would be the war to end all wars. Would you hand me those shirts, please?
Oh, yes, of course.
So, this time the peace had to last for all time, but the government recognized the need for violence in a large percentage of mankind. They recognized the validity of competition, love of battle in the face of overwhelming odds, and these they felt were admirable traits. So their problem was to arrange a lasting peace that would stop the race from destroying itself without removing responsible traits. I'll just get a toothbrush in New York.
Very good. Oh, very good. All right, Mr. Freeline. Now, if you could run down the basic rules.
Well, anyone who wants to signs up with the ECB for 5 legal murders. Then, of course, he has to take his turn a few months later. If he survives, the Emotional Catharsis Board picks the victims' names at random. The hunter is allowed 6 months to make his kill.
Armament?
Yeah. He's allowed to use the standard caliber pistol, and he can wear no armor. The victim is allowed to wear armor and is allowed to hire spotters.
Very good. Very good. Now, we don't have to go over the penalties for killing or wounding the wrong man. I'm sure you know all that. Oh, it's a beautiful system, isn't it? All the people who want to kill can. That's about 1/4 of the population. And those who don't want to don't have to. There aren't any big wars anymore. Just hundreds of thousands of small ones. All right, Mr. Freeline. You're checked out for orientation.
All the same, I don't exactly like the idea of killing a woman. But she did sign up, didn't she?
Yes, that's right.
Janet Patton of New York. Strange, isn't it, Mr. Gale? Each killing is a new excitement. It's something you just don't tire of. Yeah, let's see. I guess that's it. Now a note to the milkman, and that's about all. Well, I'll be getting along, Mr. Gale.
Good hunting, Mr. Freeline.
Where to, Chief?
Carlton Hotel.
Carlton, you bet. Just get into town.
Is it that noticeable?
I've been picking up from the airport for maybe 10 years. I can spot an out-of-town killer by the way he carries his suitcase.
You wouldn't be working as a spotter, would you?
Oh, no. The cab bureau don't like it. This isn't your first kill, I can tell.
Yeah?
Yeah. Guys on their first kill get too anxious. They want to drive right up to the victim's address, walk right into an ambush. I'd say maybe you had 5, 6...
7?
7. You haven't got too long to go before you get into the 10s club.
Ever been hunting?
I can't afford it.
Look, I tell you what. If you can just drive me around the Chelsea area, I'd just like to look at the streets.
So that's where your victim hangs out, huh? For sure, I'd be glad. Hey, you know what you ought to do, Mac? You ought to drop in at the hunting show at the Coliseum. They got everything. Bulletproof vests for victims, hats with bulletproof crowns. I've seen an ad for a Melvin straight shot, ECB approved. Carried a load of 12 shots with a deviation of 1,000th inch per 1,000 feet.
Oh, it sounds like a fine gun.
Yeah, they got all kinds of trick things, you know. Chains with 4-shot magazines, 45 caliber flashlight, all kinds of things.
Yeah, those novelties are all right for the first time, but old-fashioned ways are the best.
Hey, look at that. Somebody got him.
Oh, I missed it.
Nothing to see now. In about 4 minutes, the guys from the Department of Sanitation will carry you across.
Yeah.
Well, this is the neighborhood, Chief. Want to give me the address?
No. Let's just drive around.
Okay. You're paying to meet it. What is it, Chief?
There. That sidewalk cafe.
Should I stop?
No. Just drive slowly. There she is. Sitting at the table.
What, you mean your victim is a dame?
Yeah. She's just sitting there. Is she crazy exposing herself in the open?
Boy, that's sure no way to stay healthy, not when you're a victim.
Drive around the block.
Yeah, okay.
She looks younger than the picture. She looks sad. I wonder if she has been notified.
Why, she's gotta be notified, Chief. They can't send you your notice until her signed receipt gets back to the office. It's automatic.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't she even going to try to defend herself?
Don't look like it. Hey, here come again. She's still there.
All I have to do is ride by in a cab and pump a bullet into her.
Okay, Chief. I'll go real slow. Now, you be sure to allow for the motion of the car.
No. Park across the street.
Sure.
Both her hands are on top of the table. An easy, stationary target. All I've got to do.
Hey, remember to roll down the window before you shoot that gun, huh?
It's too easy.
No, look, mister, hurry it up, will you? If a cop comes along, finds you shooting out of my cab, he'll give me a ticket for double park.
No, it's too easy. All my other 6 kills have been hard. My victims have tried every dodge. One of them hired a dozen spotters. I got them all. I dressed as a milkman.
Hey, that's pretty clever.
Nah, this wouldn't be a trophy. Put your flag up. I'm getting out.
Okay.
I'm going to go over to talk to her.
Yeah, she's your victim.
I know. It's too easy this way. Hello.
What?
Hey, look, if I'm being fresh, just tell me and I'll go. I'm an out-of-towner here on a convention, and I'd just like to talk to somebody. If you'd rather I didn't,
I don't care.
May I sit down? My name is Stanton Freeline.
I'm Janet.
Janet what?
Janet Patton.
Nice to know you. Are you doing anything tonight, Janet?
I'm probably being killed tonight.
Oh. Are you a victim?
You guessed it. If I were you, I'd get out of the way. No sense getting hit by mistake.
Hell, you're awfully calm about it. Don't you care? Haven't you got any spotters?
No. Mr. Freeline, I'm a bad girl. Got the idea I'd like to commit a murder, so I signed for ECB. And I couldn't do it.
Oh, I am sorry.
But I'm still in, of course. Even if I didn't shoot, I still have to be a victim.
Well, why don't you hire some spotters?
I couldn't kill anyone. I just couldn't. I don't even have a gun.
Well, you've got a lot of courage coming out in the open this way.
What can I do? You can't hide from a hunter. Not a real one. I don't even have enough money to make a disappearance.
Well, since it's your own defense, I should
No,
think that...
I've made up my mind about that. This whole thing is wrong. This whole system. When I had my victim in the sights, I could see how easily I could have... Let's forget it. I'm glad you talked to me. At least it'll pass the time. It's been a lovely dinner. Just lovely.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I usually stop at this little place when I'm in New
Do
York.
you come in often?
Oh, on business. I'm in clothing, you know. What do you do?
Oh, I'm an actress. Well, that's a laugh. I'm not really an actress. I'd like to be an actress, but none of the producers seem to see it that way.
How old are you?
I'm 25. I've only been in New York for a year.
You know, you're really being very foolish just sitting out in the open that way. Why, your hunter could just come along and pump a bullet into you.
I know. But somehow I feel safe with you.
Oh, say, Janet, would you like to go to the gladiatorials with me tonight? We've got about 20 minutes. We'd only miss the opening numbers.
I suppose so. Might as well, huh? Eat, drink, and be merry.
I'm a little disappointed.
Why?
I thought the New York gladiatorials would be something special. It's about the same as Cleveland.
Isn't there any difference?
Well, the duel of the dead, but otherwise it's the same in Cleveland as it is in New York.
You know, that's funny. I used to think those gladiatorials were very exciting. Now they just make me a little sick.
Well, you can get tired of the best of shows. You know, frankly, I think it was a mistake starting to televise the gladiatorials. Cut down on the box office, for one thing. And for another, it just isn't the same as being right there in the stadium, you know?
No, it isn't.
Well, if you want to stay for the second half, let me see. They've got bullfighting, lion fighting, bow and arrow, and dueling on the high wire.
No, I've had about enough.
Shall I take you home?
Would you please? Sit down. I'll fix you a drink.
Janet.
What?
You're crying, aren't you?
Oh, no. No, not really. It's just the thought that any minute from anywhere a bullet can come crashing into me. Makes me feel so soft and helpless.
You are soft. Oh, Janet.
You're leaving New York soon?
I suppose so. The convention is only lasting another day.
I'll be sorry to see you go. Send roses to my funeral?
Janet.
What?
Janet, I don't want you to be killed.
There's not anything you can do about it, is there?
Janet, I love you.
Oh, Stan.
Please, darling, quit
But you can't love me. I'm a victim. I won't live long enough.
You won't be killed, Janet. Listen to me, Janet, darling. I'm your hunter.
Are you going to kill me?
Don't be ridiculous. Darling, I'm going to marry you.
Oh, Stan. Stan, my darling. All the waiting's been so frightening.
It's all over. It's all over. Think what a story it'll make for our kids.
Oh, darling.
How I came to murder you and left marrying you.
Oh, Stan. Kiss me. Oh, I think I'd better get a cigarette.
Let's start packing.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
You haven't asked if I love you.
What?
You haven't even admired my cigarette lighter.
What are you talking
about? It's a lovely lighter, isn't it? With a small hole in the bottom. Just large enough for a .38 caliber bullet.
No,
I'm not being funny, darling.
Janet, I love you. I told you, I love you. What's the matter with you?
I don't love you, Stanton. I am a good actress, aren't I? Even though the producers don't think so.
You knew all along.
Yes, of course. Don't reach for that.
Janet.
Yes, darling. Well, now I can join the Tens Club.
WMUK Special Projects has presented The Seventh Victim, a story by Robert Sheckley, adapted for radio by Ernest Kenoy. Our cast included Tom Small as Freeline, Peg Small as Janet, John Scott as Emmanuel Gale, Mark Spink as the cabbie, Dick Atwell as Ed, and Eric Grandstaff as Jared. Future Tense is produced and directed by Ellie Siegel.